into it will they be, and will they be so dominant that they can play this like a rec match? We shall see. Let's play pickleball.
And step one is to force Ben Johnson, Gabe Tardio to lock in and not go for some of those trick shots that they really love to go for. Yeah, it's hard to play around with anyone on the Carvana PP Tour, especially when you're moving through the draw, starting to get to that round of 16 quarterfinals and beyond. Oh, just missed for Truong, and really for him, it is all about the forehand. We know what he can do with that backhand flick. Can he find forehand offense from the left side of the court?
Set out.
A little strip of sun there right through our Humana Championship court.
0-1-1.
See if that could possibly affect the sight lines of the players.
There were two paddles there to absolutely destroy this. Adam, we saw this exact matchup 1 week ago. Ben Johns, Gabe Tardio won 11-4, 11-6 across the country in Cape Coral, Florida.
Okay, boys.
And there's the firefights that our fans know and love. Just 7 feet on each side of the net is the kitchen. Paddle reaching in. Those get on you quickly.
Each one just got a little bit higher there for Wyatt Stone. And of course, when your opponents are at the kitchen, you're in the midcourt, you are in a tough spot.
1-1-1.
That's a nice initial handle there from Jonathan Truong, because we know what Gabe Tardio can do out wide with the forehand or in the middle of the court with the backhand.
1-1-2.
Wow, nice reload from Wyatt Stone. And we are playing fast. Get that down on the ground, and Jonathan Truong buried that like it was going to testify against him. What a shot. 1-1 here early on.
1-1-1.
Nice work there. Almost had an issue in the middle. Wyatt was like, hey, I did my job, Jonathan. Why don't you step over there and finish this point, please?
2-1-1. Let reserve. 2-1-1.
It's the extra spin that Truong can create. Gabe Tardio is on that backhand counter so often, but he is out in front and sailing, hitting up on the ball.
Second serve.
Wild swing and a miss there, but good start for the upstart 15 seed.
3-1-2.
And that's airmail deep. And look at this, Adam. They scored 10 total in that match last week.
4-1-2.
Can't help them, though.
I mean, you can't ask for much more. 41 against the best team in the world.
Point.
Ben Johns likes that pattern against almost everyone. Cross-court dinks are so clean, gives his opponents almost nothing to work with.
And get that the heck on out of here, Mr. Stone.
Did I say at times he can have an itchy trigger finger?
Yes, you did.
Case in point.
3-4-1.
throws that on the ground, and there goes the lead.
4-4-1.
What a stab from Truong. Missed wide.
Point.
The trigger finger continues
Time
to
out
be
receivers,
itchy like it got
5-4-1.
dipped in poison ivy whatsoever. 4 in a row and counting.
Time in. 5-4-1.
Oh, man. Ooh.
Oh.
Second serve.
Oh, Gabe does not believe it. Or does he?
Gabe thinks he made that. And
Are you
Gabe
challenging?
is going to challenge this. So the way things
Referee
work
timeout.
here.
We have a challenge of the out call. The result of the rally puts us at 5-4-2. We'll proceed with video review. After review, the rally stands. The ball was out. Loss of free challenge. No free challenge remaining. 1 free challenge remaining. We'll resume play at 5-4-2.
You can continue to challenge, of course, but there are ramifications, including point penalties down the line. So you better
Time
be
in.
sure later
5-4-2.
on. Back to the action. Gabe Tardio will not go away. Are they going to get out of this absolute mess? He did it again. That's 3. Tries out the goat and eats it, but insanity hands from Gabe Tardio.
I mean, Jonathan Truong, what do you have to do? You played a perfect point and you lost it.
6-4-2. Set out.
So the run ends at 5, and a disgusted Ben Johns can't believe he missed a
4-6-1.
literal gimme.
Second serve. Four, 6-2.
Got him that time.
And it is very smooth on the backhand wing of Jonathan Truong.
5-6-2.
More can go wrong on the forehand, but he is very direct to the ball and gets action on it on the backhand side.
And Wyatt Stone just flying forward, slams it into the net, so they get 1.
6-5-1. Point.
How does he reach that, Adam?
I don't know. I mean, looking to put pressure in the middle of the court with the backhand and makes
7-5-1.
the adjustment to his forehand side seamlessly.
Great hands from Stone. That's not going to stay in, though, and now 8-5.
Point.
So for people new here seeing Ben for the very first time after this rally,
8-5-1.
just give us a couple of sentences on why he is the GOAT.
Strategic, cerebral, analytical in what he does, and no weaknesses. I mentioned that Gabe probably has a better offensive skill set, but Ben Johns is so well-rounded. He can ground you into a pulp, or he can light you up at any moment.
ATP defended. And Wyatt Stone tries to crack it. One of the fun shots of pickleball is the ATP or the around the post. Perfectly legal.
9-5-2. Side out.
A couple fifths now for Ben Johns. Played Very nice in basically every other aspect of the game in
5-9-1.
game one. The loose airs can creep into anyone's game.
Another ATP defended well from Wyatt Stone. That time the pull works.
That was sneaky, right in front of the body. Usually expect speed ups to come when your forehand arm is off to the side, not right in front of you. Shut it down. You can see there, Ben just patrolling the kitchen, not doing too much, but still putting pressure. Oh, you think you have an opening up the line? Well, you don't.
Side out.
Ball back with a chance to take game one with a pair. Off the tape, it goes deep.
You see Gabe on the backhand side take that big looping backswing. Man, it is terrifying. You don't know what's going to happen.
Oh, no.
Side out.
Ben goes high and hard with the backhand roll and sets up Gabe as well as he can.
I mean, this is as easy a ball as Gabe's going to get all day long and can't make it.
Second serve.
There's the grind to the pulp format that you talked about earlier from both players.
6-9-2. Point.
Nicely done from Truong.
Yeah, I mean, I understand it clipped the tape, but that was an awkward shot from Ben to Jonathan, and he was all over it.
7-9-2.
Been very steady in the first game, Jonathan Truong.
Lead is down to 2. That's out of there, and just like that, they have the ball and a chance to tie, do Truong and Stone.
8-9-2.
Oh, no.
Side out.
Cannot happen at that moment, but it does.
9-8-1.
And you want to talk about clankaroo in the middle.
Dave, but it's 2026. It's not 2025.
No, exactly.
Their first rodeo still happens, though.
Yes, it's the unique situation where the right side player, Gabe, wants that ball in the middle. Second chance to earn a game point on this possession. And Wyatt Stone has been repelled multiple times, and the game point is on the board.
I don't think Wyatt's going to stop, though.
Challenge timeout receivers, 10-8-2, 45 seconds.
It's no doubt about it. They've made a final in every event they've entered but one. Here we go, game point.
Set out.
Cool paddle trick after the miss, though.
Great.
But it's not going to help that ball get over the net. Big time slice on that ball from Ben. 8 up, Jonathan Truong. Popped up the next one.
8-10-2.
Got him. Cross body. Perfection. They have a chance to tie right here.
I thought sexy time was in Newport Beach.
That was right there. Can't get it to bounce, so.
I mean, you know it's coming and it's cross court, and Wyatt still can't get his paddle in the proper position.
Game point 2. Oh, no, but it hit him.
Second serve.
Missed by 20 feet brilliantly.
10-9-2.
Game point 3.
Set out.
I mean, crazy wild choice from Gabe there. And 3 game points have gone astray.
9-10-1.
And Truong and Stone have a chance to steal game 1.
Man, Jonathan Truong is on it right now.
And it is going to take more than 11 as you have to win by 2 around here.
10-10-1.
Oh, no.
Second serve.
Not set. Trying to go over the highest part of the net. That does not go well. Second chance to earn a game point of their own.
Set out.
Just can't get to the kitchen, but they do get 1. So they will not face a game point on this serve.
Point.
Dear me, another one in the perfect bludgeon zone, but it goes
11,
deep.
10-1.
Game point 4.
Jeez.
Jonathan Truong is cooking with everything in his kitchen.
11-10-2.
Game point 5. And the ATP follows up with a put away from Gabe Tardio. 5 game points is what it took. Nice job by Stone and Truong, but what might have been, they had a huge chance to steal game 1, but couldn't get it done. Game 2 coming up next from Mesa. Let's see if Wyatt Stone can clean it up just a bit, or they could have taken game 1. And the answer is no right off the gate.
Yeah, and all that being said, if a couple of those offensive shots of Wyatt drop, they win that game.
Wow, off the tape. Hands came in, and Adam, we're now having those slivers of sun come into the court. What does that do to you?
Yeah, when that ball moves in and out of the shadows and the light, it can definitely throw off your sight lines. And high and hard from Truong, who is continuing his rampage. And you mentioned how close these players are together when they're both at the kitchen, so sight lines are, of course, extremely important.
And exhibit A right there. And Truong played brilliantly and is continuing to see a bunch of the ball here.
Point. 2-2-1.
What a drop.
Jeez.
That's going in there too, Adam.
Great drop. Bad footwork as Ben just gets his feet stuck in the mud and reaches for that ball.
Because that's actually a ball he might Ernie. I don't think Gabe saw the one ball there, or he was confused by what happened on the other side. And another hot start for Stone and Truong.
Wyatt has it.
Second
it's not
serve.
a big sliver, but there's an opening there to make that ball.
That's a ball you've got to aim inside the line and let the spin bring it to the line. He aimed for the line and it ends up wide. Dude. 2 in a row of the exact shot, 1 in the net, 1 wide. You got to make those to upset the #1 team.
I understand Jonathan Truong misses that ball, but I was a right side player in my playing days, and you do feel some pressure when your partner's cooking. You're like, oh, my guy's playing well. We got a real opportunity here.
So back-to-back errors on 2 very different shots from Truong, and much like when we looked up and there was a nice lead at the beginning of game 1, that is gone here in 2 as well. What? Jonathan Truong can't even believe he just hit a winner. Hits the paddle, finds a ridiculous angle.
Man's just protecting his manhood.
Yes,
ends up with the winner.
Yes. Oh, no. And Ben was about to take a Bolivian full swing in the face because Gabe didn't see him coming at him. Looking to go Ernie to Bert, full Sesame Street there, and almost had a calamity.
Gabe gets stuck about whether to go soft or with pace, pops it up, and Jonathan Truong, no indecision from him.
5-4-1.
And this is it, though. Ben and Gabe are about 5 or 6 out of 10 right now.
Yes.
You don't get that very often. You must seize the opportunity when they are not playing their cleanest.
And Wyatt, get your paddle out of there, man.
4-5-1. Point.
And a defiant no comes from Ben Johns on that speed up, and Wyatt Stone feeling the pressure.
5-5-1.
Tied at 5.
Second serve.
Just an ugly swing for Gabe there.
5-5-2.
Off the tape and in there.
I think Ben was going to be in trouble either way with what Jonathan Truong pulled off there on the backhand side.
because he was diving to the middle, and that's not where the ball was going. Oh, no way.
Come on. You hit the worst pop-up that you have in the last calendar year.
5-5-2.
And you end up getting out of it with the hands of gold, Ben Johns.
Side out.
That is a frustrating couple of points right there. Third in the net after Truong got the sitter of a lifetime from Ben.
Point.
I'll just take care of business on my own, please.
Business. Never in a hurry. Always in control of what's going on, even if it isn't perfectly crisp at times.
That's beautiful from Wyatt Stone right there.
Talk about committing to the shot and hitting it with conviction. That was it.
I mean, this number of ATPs that have become available because of the amount of spin on the Truong cross-court dinks, Adam.
Absolutely. And Wyatt wasn't able to come up with that one, but that's probably been the best part of his game in this match, is defending those ATPs for the most part. But you're right, Truong has some action.
7-5-2.
Ben only needs a couple inches to get that ball around the post.
Out.
Okay, much needed hold there. Can they cut into the lead?
5-7-1. Second serve.
Now, Truong handles an incredibly good return with the third, and
5-7-2.
fortunately misses the easier fifth shot.
Just a disaster of a possession. A third missed by both players.
7-5-1. Point.
And here comes a timeout from Wyatt Stone and Jonathan Truong. So if you have an Ernie, you got to have a Bert. So here we go. Ben and Gabe looking to get out the door in 2. And a rocket of a serve. Now just 2 from the quarterfinals.
Second serve.
Did Jonathan Truong just storm the court? He was looking for an Ernie off that.
Set up.
Man, that's why they're the 1 seed. Winning game 1, up 9-5 in game 2, and haven't played a perfectly clean match. Oh man, that's nice.
Got him.
Low position, slow with topspin, and Wyatt Stone cannot find the counter.
5-9-2.
Good roll dink from Wyatt. And Gabe Tardio in a bit of a funk here.
Yes.
6-9-2. Point.
Ben is not a believer in timeouts to stop momentum because he doesn't want to make them think he's worried, but look out, they're within 2.
There he is.
Perfect amount of spin. So they've gotten eerily close. Trying to get a third serve there.
All they can do is say no, right?
Exactly.
Might as well try.
I can assure you Nancy, our referee, was not going to let that happen on her watch. Oh, my goodness.
Truong, I mean, he is getting a lot of pop in these firefights, and he is smooth and controlled with what he's doing.
Oh man, off the tape, no chance for Wyatt Stone. Here comes match point.
brutal.
10-7-2.
But that is crushed at the feet of Ben Johnson. The one thing that Johnson Tardio have struggled a bit with recently is closing out matches. 8 in a game yesterday, 8 in a game last week. So keep an eye on that.
Second serve.
A wild hack at that from Stone.
7-10-2.
Once again, Jonathan Truong is on it. I mean, that ball's maybe 1 inch higher than Gabe wants it, and Truong is still able to find offense.
Just catches the line on the return. And Jonathan Truong wins it heads up again, and a chance to tie here and force a second consecutive bonus pickleball game. Oh man, tough choice on where to drive that right into the wheelhouse of Tardio. Match point 2.
10-9-1. Second serve.
Here comes the third try. It took 5 in game 1. And they finally get it done as Gabe Tardio throws it at the feet of Stone. Game effort. Jonathan Truong looked terrific. But even when you think you played to the height of your powers, you still walk off the court with an L as Ben Johns and Gabe Tardio win it 10-9. We'll talk to the winners when we come back.
We're seeing the round of 16 get tougher and tougher on this tour. What did you find challenging going up against this team?
Yeah, I mean, I felt like we were missing some thirds out here. You know, it's a few shadows this time of day, so the lighting was a little weird. But, you know, I think we were, all 4 of us were kind of having some issues there. So, you know, when we're all missing some thirds more than usual, it just makes it a little closer, a few less point to line, a few more loose errors. So, yeah, we got to clean those up in the future. But, yeah, obviously some good points with a good team.
Gabe, you hold your paddle up so high, your grip up so high. When and how did you discover that that works for you?
Yeah, I mean, it's something weird that I do. I don't know. I used to do when I was just starting a lot of wall drills, and I thought that my hand speed was faster when I was choking up on the grip. So that's how it started, basically. I think you can maneuver the ball a little better, like put more spin, you use more wrist, and then again hand speed. For me, it works. So yeah.
Ben, you're a big foodie. You've got an extensive Yelp list at every single tour stop we go to. Have you taken Gabe to any of the stops here in Arizona?
Here in Mesa, we've gotten to my spots in the past, but not here in Mesa yet that I know of. He's a big Korean barbecue guy, so he has a spot in Mesa that he goes to. It's a good place, and then I got some spots as well. But I think we've both been eating well in Mesa.
Well, these foodies are into the quarterfinals.